Good evening, RSC. I wonder if you missed us yesterday, but lucky for you, we have some off day matches coming in. Tonight, we have Winter Fresh going up against the Zerglings, but the more interesting story is the players on these teams. We have the father versus son match, Sarcastic Rage going up against his son, Wombat Nipples. I'm General Mills. Streaming today is Noobs, and I have with me Thunda-esque.
Hey,
Thunda, what are you looking to see from these two teams tonight?
hey, Mills. Well, I'm actually looking for a great game. So right now, it looks like both teams are actually tied after two matches. They're both three wins, five losses. Now, a little more interestingly, it looks like that the Zerglings have played a slightly bit of a tougher schedule than Winter Fresh, only slightly. So I mean, I think it should be a really close matchup though, which is exciting. We're in for a good one tonight.
It is, and the one stat that I'm really looking at, actually two of most stats are pretty even on the two teams, but the saves, the Zerglings have a lot more saves than Winter Fresh, which could either be good or bad. It could mean they spend a lot of time on defense, or it could mean Winter Fresh just isn't stopping the shots. And speaking of shots, that shooting percentage from the Zerglings, almost a full 8 points ahead of Winter Fresh's shooting percentage. So be looking for the Zerglings to put a lot of shots on target in the back of the net here tonight.
Oh, that'll definitely be key. I mean, I think especially in the amateur tiers, you can appreciate it's just mainly just getting the ball on net and kind of having that rotation and that pressure. And I think tonight, whichever team can get more, more of that pressure and on that offensive end and create those shots with, especially with that shooting percentage, it's going to be, that'll be the key.
It will, it will. So we've looked at the teams side by side. Let's go ahead and jump to the individual player stats, and we'll break these down, see how the father versus son matchup compares after a couple matches in. So the stats haven't had time to level out yet, but what are you seeing in these trends here, Thunder?
I think the first thing that jumps out, you're looking over at Turtle with those 7 goals in 7 games and those 9 saves. That's key. I mean, seems like a pretty well balanced. Not nearly the assist you're looking for, but that's what he looks like. They've got Wombat Nipples there with the 3. But I think if you're looking at Turtle there, you're looking at that 38.9 shooting percentage. I'm really kind of curious to see how he's going to do. Then over on Winter Fresh, I mean, it seems like it's pretty balanced there on the amount of games played and the goals. I mean, obviously one man blitz is on top there, Sarcastic Rage right behind him. Now you're seeing a little bit of a drop on the shooting percentage for one man blitz. We'll see if he can come with it tonight and get those goals in on stream.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, Turtle, 7 goals, but also 9 saves, leading his team in both saves and goals. I'm looking to see him everywhere on the field tonight. Hopefully, the Zerglings can have him pop off, feed him the ball, and that'll be, I think, their key to coming out on top.
And Mills, if I may too, I remember Nacho from last season when we played him, and Nacho is a rock back in the net. That guy can literally just put up 10 saves in a game. So it'll be interesting to see if he
Ooh,
can do that tonight.
all right. Well, then, we won't keep you guys waiting anymore. We know what you came here to see, and it wasn't here to listen to us talk. It was here to watch some good old-fashioned Rocket League. So we're going to kick this match off. We're going to kick this match off and we're going to get underway. Winter Fresh versus Zerglings, father versus son rivalry. You know, there was some trash talk going on earlier today.
For sure. I mean, how could you not, right?
Absolutely. Teams are joining here.
There we
We are
go.
going to have a face off, Nacho versus Maxwell on the far diagonals. Let's see how this goes down. Kick off, Sarcastic Rage, taps it down. Nick hits it all straight in.
And Winter Fresh isn't wasting any time, are they? Nick M's just taking it right off the kickoff, just going for a goal. I mean, I think they're putting the Zerglings a little bit on their heels. I wonder if there's a little bit of stream match jitters, or if that's maybe Winter Fresh has been working on their kickoffs.
No, it was a quick one. Sarcastic Rage went right off the wall, put it perfectly placed for Nick to hit it past the defender and in. Now it's going to be Zerglings on the offensive. Maxwell taps it down. Challenge here. Ball is staying in the blue corner here. Wombat Nipples giving him some time. Nacho's going to take possession. Good challenge by Twerdy, gives the Zerglings possession. Wombat Nipples cheats up a little too far. Maxwell's going to go for it. Off the wall wall center. Twerdy's up. Nacho clears it back, but it's bouncing back to the center. Wombat Nipples has an opportunity. It's going into the corner. Sarcastic Rage is going to take it.
That's a great chance for Wombat Nipples right there. I'm sure he's probably feeling a little bit of the stream jitters to start with. You know, I'm sure he'll be able to even that out later on. It's always tough with your first stream match of the year, of the season.
It is Sarcastic Rage going on the offensive by himself. He gets it past one. It's in front of the goal. Maxwell with a good clear. Nacho pushes it back into the corner. He's coming off the wall. Misses the touch of Wombat Nipples. And Twerdy taking it clear. Sarcastic Rage pops it back up, but that's still dangerous. Maxwell's playing really far back for the Zerglings, though. Going to give Nacho an opportunity to clear.
Yeah, you're seeing both teams are a little bit lax in the pressure right now. Seeing a lot of going back for big boost, which, you know, does happen a lot in amateur. And I think that's kind of hurting them all a little bit. They're not able to keep the pressure in, stay offensive.
I think it is, and I think each team also doesn't want to give up any more easy goals. I mean, that quick kickoff goal really hurt the Zerglings, and now they're going to have to play from behind. Twerdy off the wall, taps it back up, tries to get it out. Maxwell's here. They give it up to Sarcastic Rage. Wombat Nipples putting some pressure on it. Gets a good touch center. That's bouncing really close off the post and off the post again.
Oh, Nacho
back pass.
He saved it. That's one of those ones you start hitting it back and you're like, oh no, what did I just do?
Luckily able to take it out there. That would have been a sad goal to see on stream. Nacho dribbling to the corner. He's got some room. Got some boost. Wombat Nipples off the backboard. Nick barely taps it over. It's almost there it is. Twerdy scores the goal.
Man, that's just an unfortunate touch by Nick right there. I think he was just trying to hit it and unfortunately hit it away from his teammate. It's one of those times you just got to get away from the play, but easier said than done. I mean, you could tell the Zerglings just had the pressure on, and Winterfresh was just trying to survive.
Yeah, when that ball gets in front of your net, then you start going into panic mode because you know there's going to be some pressure coming in. Excellent challenge by Twerdy. Leaves Maxwell with the shot. He's going to put it wide, let Wombat Nipples come for it now. Wombat Nipples and Nick both reading each other, faking each other out. Nick's going to go for a dribble. Pops it up over one. Maxwell taps it. Nacho and Nick get a little bit collided in the corner. Nick's going to come up, pop it back down. Twerdy, he's got Wombat Nipples off to his side. He's going to take it himself. He dribbles around one, pops it over off the post. Oh my God, Twerdy scores.
Man, you can see why Twerdy's the X factor for the Zerglings there. He literally just went around at least two of them there and got that extra touch off the post. Good play by him.
Wow. And just like that, Zerglings fighting back. They've now scored 2 goals to even out and pull ahead of Winterfresh's one kickoff goal in the beginning. Twerdy's going to go for it again. Off the corner. Coming down center. He gets the win on the 50, and Twerdy picks up a hat trick 3 minutes in.
Doing the scarab, no less, too, it looks like. Man, good for him. That's a nice play.
You have to wonder if that's his usual car, or if he pulled it out specifically for the streamed match.
Well, some teams go all mercs, he goes scarab, right? You know, got to give him props for it.
All right. Hey, Wombat Nipples, good look over here. Twerdy's always dangerous when he's touching the ball. Off the corner, center down. Sarcastic Rage is going to tap it away. He's got a one-on-one opportunity. Maxwell with a good challenge. Gets it over the wall. Can he get another touch? He gets it by one. Floats in front of the goal. Zerglings not fast enough to capitalize on it.
Just watching so far, too, it looks like Winterfresh has got a couple double commits there in defense. Well, maybe not double commits, they're kind of just cuts. When guys are going maybe in front of somebody else, and it seems like it's kind of causing a little hesitation, which might be one of the reasons they're getting pushed back so far. As I say that, Nacho's got a great clear.
Absolutely. It looks like Nick's going to take the shot here. He puts it, tries to put it in the corner, but Maxwell's there for a block. Sarcastic Rage got some room to work with. He puts it in the corner. That's coming back center. Nick backflips. That's leaving Nacho one-on-one versus Twerdy. Not a good spot for him to be. Twerdy, can he get it center? No, cleared away. Nick tapping it off the wall down to Nacho. Nacho's going to hit it hard off the wall. 240, centers it. Both Sarcastic Rage and Nick going for it because they know that center ball is dangerous. Winter Fresh looking to capitalize here. They need a goal soon so they can get into the 0-second play time to try and equalize.
Unfortunate double commit just cost him there. Let the ball squeak through.
Yeah. Nacho going off the backboard. Sarcastic Rage over to Nick, and Nick is going to put it in.
He's making a game here late. I like it.
Winter Fresh not out of this yet. Excellent pass from Sarcastic Rage.
It really is. It's a perfect spot. Right, literally right on his hood. Can't ask for a better pass than that.
Wombat Nipples versus Sarcastic Rage. No Winter Fresh player cheating up on this kickoff. Nick pass it over. Nacho's going to try and keep it up. Doesn't quite get there. And Zerglings take game 1 of our 4-game series.
That was a 3-2 game, but I have to be honest, Zerglings had so many chances there in the beginning and middle of that game. It could have been 5-2. So it'll be interesting to see if Winter Fresh can kind of shore up that defense. It looked like they did a little bit there at the end. They just, it was a little bit too late there on their offensive push. So this next game should be interesting to see if both teams stay the same or if Winter Fresh can adapt.
Yeah, Winter Fresh definitely have some communication to work out. Maybe give each other a little bit more space on defense so that they can react to what each others are doing and not try to panic and force each other to make bad plays. They were definitely in the game. Zerglings showing a clear offensive dominance, especially in the middle of the game. There was a stretch there. It was just all Zergling pressure in the blue half.
For sure. And I almost think that almost helps them having that out of the way. I mean, having that pressure, because sometimes when you've felt that and you've kind of dealt with it, you kind of know what to expect then, and then it doesn't freak you out as much. And so I'm kind of hoping for Winter Fresh. They dealt with it. They had that little panic mode there. They got through it. Now, if that happens again, they know just stay calm and just hit the ball and they'll be fine.
All right, and it looks like we might have a substitution here from the Winter Fresh team. We had Sarcastic Rage actually jumping out and one-man blitz joining the lobby, so looks like they'll be making a substitution here, taking away a little bit from the father-son rivalry.
Sure, if I do recall correctly, I believe one man was actually the leading goal scorer. Yes, he had 4 goals for Winter Fresh. So that might be one of the things they're looking for, just maybe a little offensive firepower.
All right, I will be curious to see if they continue to rotate or if they stick with a lineup if the game goes a little bit better. Some teams do rotate through all 4 of their players each match day, especially down in this bracket.
For sure, especially when your third and fourth are so close together. Sometimes it's just who's feeling it that day.
Absolutely. Nacho with an excellent challenge, keeping the ball in midfield. Now Nick's got some room to work with. Off the wall, he's going to try and follow. Challenge sends it all the way across the field. One-man blitz here, looking to make something with it. Nacho's here. He's going to put it back center. Nick is electing not to turn. Going to go back and wait in the goal for this. One-man blitz takes away Wombat Nipples' dribble opportunity. Both Nacho and Nick up for this. Turtle's got some boost. He's got some room. He's going to tap it over. Oh, man.
Close.
Almost gets the second touch off the wall.
Nice play off the wall there by Nacho.
Throwing it center. One-man blitz just a hair too slow to get there. Nick's off the wall. Turtle's waiting in net. He knows where it's going. He's going to take possession. Boom it with a pinch downfield. That might be rolling center, but Nacho's going to interrupt it.
Got to say, so far from what we've seen, Turtle definitely is as advertised. He's bringing the firepower, and he's a good defensive force for them. Just being able to get them out of the defensive end on transition and back into that offense, which they seem to prefer.
Oh, good.
Ooh, close one.
Nacho and one-man blitz both missing the ball here. That was dangerous in front of the Zerglings net. Nick pinches it high off the backboard. One-man blitz is going to try and grab the boost and wait for Turtle's touch. Gets the challenge. Wombat Nipples is here. He's got a shot opportunity. Puts it wide with 2 men in net. Nacho off the wall. He's going to try and follow it. He gets the second touch.
Yeah, I just think his teammate almost wasn't expecting it. You can see right there. It's unfortunate. It was a great pass.
It was, but honestly, I wasn't expecting it. Don't blame his teammate. Oh,
He's actually had some good plays so far off the wall. I got to give it to him.
yeah, very nice aerial control. Wombat nipples just a little bit high. Winterfresh getting a lucky clear here, but Turtle's going to try and put it back in the blue half here. And again, the Zerglings keeping up a heavy offensive pressure. Eventually, one of these shots is going to slip through, Thunder.
That's for sure. That's why sometimes I think my mantra is always just try to put the ball on net as much as possible. This tier, you never know what's going to happen, right? I mean, it's just usually just a quantity thing to some degree. You'd love to have the quality, but you had to choose sometimes. I think for Winterfresh, I'm watching it. They definitely seem like they're playing a lot more aggressive. It's just a matter of being in the right spot to put away some of these opportunities. That was a great play right there. It's a good
One-man blitz was in the right spot, but so was Turtle, unfortunately. Nick's going to chase it into the corner. Maxwell gets it over 2, but Nacho's back for the push back into the orange half. It's coming center to Nick. He's got a shot opportunity. Tries to put it top corner. One-man blitz now. Into the corner. Double commit from Wombat Nipples and Maxwell. Nacho's got an opportunity. He puts it high. Good move. Burns Wombat Nipples boost. Gets him up. Nick just high as well. Nacho rotating back into the attack. One-man blitz has got an opportunity. Maxwell gets a much-needed clear for the Zerglings. And immediately goes on counterattack.
Each team has got so many chances here. It's so close. They're not missing by much.
No, it's only a matter of time before one of them goes in. Approaching 1 minute left here in the game. It's still tied. Wombat Nipples moving it downfield. Nick taking control.
What's interesting is Winterfresh has dominated, I'd say, possession and the pressure so far. They just haven't been able to put their possession or any of their chances away. But then you see that the Zerglings will have that counter, and they're getting some good opportunities for themselves. It's just a little bit more scattershot.
Oh, Turtle with a good touch. Nacho, a clutch save here. Oh, that touch is going to put it center. Can Nacho get there? Nope. Nick's up, though. Nick puts it in the corner. Turtle bangs it away. 2 Winterfresh players here looking to make something out of it. Into the corner. All 3 Zerglings in the corner. That could be dangerous. Nick and one-man blitz collide on the rotation out. That might have slowed him down just enough so that he couldn't get that.
We might have an OT game in our hands here.
We might, but we might not. Nacho, can he get there? He's got to get it. He keeps it up. He puts it over in front of the goal. Oh my God, what a save there from Turtle.
Clutch. I'm almost starting to think now the key for Winterfresh is if they just need to get rotate, just let Turtle make the first save, because it seems like he's going to make it, and just keep pressuring the rest of the guys.
Oh, almost dangerous there. Nacho gets it out away from the Winterfresh goal. Lets his defense reset. Nick and one-man blitz both going for it here. Gets the dunk, but that's going to leave Nacho all the way back, and he doesn't want to commit his third man, not when there's so much on the line this time.
Man, Turtle, you could tell, was just going for the ones play there, and he almost had it, to be fair. He's trying to put his team on his back.
Uh-oh. Nacho does commit his third man this time. It gets saved.
Oh, no.
Nick's going to put it towards his own goal, but able to fake him out. He gets control. It's not out of the woods yet, and Maxwell puts it away.
It's an unfortunate touch by Nick there. You could tell he was just trying to keep it away from the other team, but since there was no one back, that's just the last place you want to put it, unfortunately. Just try to put it to the corner. But it was a good effort on his part trying to get that clear, but it's a better play by the Zerglings to finish it off. And a great OT game there. Definitely a close one.
Yep. Much closer here. The Zerglings now up 2-0 in the series, but both games decided by 1 goal, and this game looking so much closer than game 1. This one was a flip of a coin with so many shots from either team that could have gone in.
Oh, for sure. And I would imagine if I'm Winterfresh, I think he'd probably keep one-man blitzing, right? And just a completely different game than the first one.
Absolutely. I don't see that 80 points as reflecting what he contributed to the team here. He brought the speed of their play up, and it looks like Nacho is jumping out, so they might be having sarcastic rage in.
Yeah.
And there he is. He joins the lobby again. So another roster change from Winter Fresh. Looks like they're rotating back through all their players. Zerglings, on the other hand, sticking with the lineup that's working for him so far. As I say that, Maxwell, I swear they're
Caster cursed,
listening to
right?
this.
Yeah, I know. They're like, we can do this too.
Yep, Maxwell's out, and looks like Thog is going to come in for the Zerglings.
And when I was watching, Maxwell actually had some nice clears too for the Zerglings. So I'm curious if they're going to miss him on defense.
They might. It'll only take one shot here, one opportunity. Winter Fresh putting up a great offense, just looking for either one mistake from the Zerglings or a little bit more accurate shooting, and they'll be able to place it out of reach of any of the defenders.
Oh, there's no doubt. That crossbar was unfortunately their worst enemy, which is all of our worst enemy, to be fair. But
Absolutely. Now we have Sarcastic Rage and Wombat Nipples. Father and son matchup back on the field. You know that's what you came here to see.
great kickoff by Nick to start us off too. Put it right away in Zergling's defensive end.
Yeah. One-man blitz, gets it by couple. Tries to bump Thog. Maybe he got a piece of him. Thog now. Let's see if he comes out hot or if he still needs to warm up. He's going off the ceiling.
He got the reset.
You got to use it. Get it. Nick versus Thog. Thog playing fast into the corner. Gets a little bumped by his teammate here. He's putting it center. He's got an opportunity. Denied by one-man blitz.
It's a great play by Blitz. And I got to say, Thog is coming with a little speed there too. Wonder if the Zerglings are trying to up their speed a little bit. Maybe felt they were going a little bit slower last game.
Double commit here. Sarcastic Rage is playing it back. This could be dangerous. Nick can't quite get there, defending against both Turtle and Thog.
Yeah, you can see, I think Sarcastic there that went up for that challenge, and this is an unfortunate touch by him, and his team just wasn't able to react. Those are tough ones. No one expects the ball, to go behind once you're up on the aerial.
Yeah, and just a slight miscommunication on who was going for it from Winter Fresh, and that's all it takes for the Zerglings to capitalize. Ooh, Wombat Nipples almost with a goal here. Sarcastic Rage playing it center. Gets forced back to their own backboard again. It looks like Winter Fresh now just playing just to keep it out of their goal and not even thinking about any sort of counterattack or scoring opportunities.
Yeah, this is definitely night and day from the last game, where you saw actually a pretty good sustained pressure from Winter Fresh, but this lineup just might be a little bit cold.
Oh,
as say that, Caster curse again.
Zerglings ending up as their own worst enemies here. Nick hits it by midfield for the first time in probably about a minute, and just a couple miscommunications. Maybe each of them thought the other had it and didn't fully commit for it, but that's going to go in. It's going to count regardless of the circumstances, Thunder.
For sure, and it was a good play by Nick too. I mean, you take your goals however you can get him, and he was a little bit faster the ball off the wall there, and that proved key. Like, you never know when the other team's going to miss, so you just try to put the ball on net, especially an amateur.
Yep.
Oh,
Winter Fresh playing really wide on their rotations, and one-man blitz is not going to be able to get back in time to stop Wombat Nipple's shot.
Yeah, I think Nick just went up there. I'm not really sure what happened to that second guy. Blitz definitely was going for that side or corner boost, just not able to get back in time.
All right, and the tied game short-lived here. Zerglings back up again. Winter Fresh find themselves in the familiar position of playing from behind. One-man blitz. Now he's going to get called off by Sarcastic Rage. Turtle pops it up. Rage is patient, looking to get it center. Wombat Nipples hits it off the wall, but it's coming back center. Nick's got a shot opportunity. Doesn't make contact. One-man blitz. Turtle's dribbling. He's dangerous when he does that. Gets the pop over it. Can Wombat Nipples get there? Yes, he does. That's another goal for the Zerglings.
And that's all Turtle there. I mean, he just created that goal. I mean, you fake the guy out, who's going high on the 50, and then just a nice 50 there on Sarcastic. Puts it right there for Wombat.
Wow.
You can tell he's clearly the playmaker of his team.
Yeah, Turtle though, sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard right now with only 110 points, but he's been setting up his team consistently throughout this series. One-man blitz going off the wall. Wombat, Nipples, and Thog both committing on that. Sarcastic Rage has got a one-on-one here. One-man blitz is going to pressure Turtle, but Turtle looking comfortable with the ball.
All right in the middle again for him. Can they counter? So far, they haven't really been able to, except for that one goal off the 50 by Nick.
No,
Yeah.
Ball's up here. Both Wombat, Nipples, and Turtle up. Turtle's going to end up getting credit for it.
Yeah, I think that ended up going off one man here, which is just an unfortunate touch. He's just going front post rotation, and just fortunately the ball just fell right on him off the 50 there, off the shot.
Yeah, in his defense, I think that was going in anyway, but his touch did not help things. And now Zerglings seeming to picking up steam. We've still got over a minute and a half left in the game, but it is looking all Zerglings in game 3.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you're Winter Fresh, you're just hoping to avoid the Brazil there. Hate to say it, but
Oh, that'd be some trash talk after the game. The son Braziling the father.
oh man, you know he'd never let him down.
Someone would be getting grounded.
Just go to the dinner table and just be like, so how was your night? It's like we're not talking about it.
Nick's hitting it off the wall. The one man gets it by Wombat Nipples. No follow-up from Winter Fresh. They're playing very defensive, just looking for boost, and almost like they're just getting ready for the next Zergling onslaught. Want to see them try to pick up the aggression a little bit. They're already down by 3 goals. They have nothing to lose just from trying to play faster and seeing if they can catch the Zerglings a little bit off guard and build up some momentum for the next game.
For sure. And I gotta say, it's not like these. Oh, great 50 by one man on that one. And I think that's kind of to your point, though. There was a little bit more aggression. He took a nice 50 by Nick. That really started that. And then one man was just in the right spot. And I think, you're seeing like they can make nice touches. It's just a matter of not hesitating for the ball and just kind of going for it when you know it's yours.
Yep.
Which is always tough in the beginning of the season, too. I mean, we're only, this is the 3rd game for these guys. I mean, that's, a lot of these guys are probably new to barely, maybe haven't played that many games together. It's hard to find that cohesion when to know when your teammate's going to get it to you in the perfect spot.
Yep, and Winter Fresh coming out with a strong kickoff offense, but unable to capitalize on it. Turtle's going to put that ball just a little bit high. Nick going up for the hard backwards aerial. Sarcastic Rage coming in to clear it off, but it's still up. They're going to keep it up, and it's going to hit the ground, giving game 3 to the Zerglings. Winter Fresh now facing down the possibility of a sweep. Let's see how they adjust to come back. Do you have any advice for him, Thunder?
Yeah, definitely bring Nacho back in. I think that lineup they had there at the game 2 seemed like the best, most cohesive. As to your point, one man only had, I think, like 80 points or something, but they still were playing a little bit faster. They had that pressure in there, and it's just something they haven't really been able to recover from, at least in this game. And I'm genuinely curious about the Zerglings too. Like they put Thog in there, didn't miss a beat. So I'm wondering if they'll just stay with the same lineup as well. I mean, obviously, it doesn't seem like it's hurting them.
No, either lineup or even a change. I think the way the Zerglings are playing, I'd trust any of their 4 players in any combination on the field right now.
That's got to be a captain's dream right there. Just any combination of your guys is winning games for you. You're like, oh, we can just swap guys in and out, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, when you have to make the decision on who to put in and everybody's hot, that just makes it easy.
Oh, for sure. Well, we'll see if Winter Fresh can rebound here. I mean, it looks like they might be pulling Nick out. So I guess like to your point, they are going with a full rotation here as the lineup, which Nick had that first 50, and I think he actually had the good 50 on the second goal for them as well. So I'm curious. It might be tough for them to get that offensive pressure unless their sub can really bring it for them.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out swinging. I did like their offense on that kickoff, that last kickoff in the game. They had a very, very good play set up. where the ball shot off to the left side, and one of their players was waiting on the wall to boom it towards the goal. So
That seems to be their best attribute so far, because that's how they opened the first game too, with that great kickoff goal. They've had a couple opportunities. So maybe maybe that's something they just need to take advantage of and just get those goals and just try to play a little bit, a little bit more calm in the back end during normal play.
yeah,
Obviously, you only want kickoff goals if you're the one scoring the goals.
obviously, but yeah, I'd look to see him cheat up. I don't think I've seen him cheating as much on kickoffs. They tend to send a person wide, expecting the ball to not be killed in the middle of the field. If the Zerglings end up killing it, I think that's gives the advantage to the Zerglings on the kickoff.
Oh, for sure. Now they did there with one man, it looks like, so maybe they heard what you said.
One man now tapping it over Turtle. Now Turtle and Thog are both going for it. And ball's coming off the post. Nacho in the net, just barely can't get to it. And Zergling's going to take an early game lead.
It's great pressure there by the Zerglings. I mean, I think Dog could have even almost got his own shot. Turtle was closed, and Wombat's just waiting in the wings there. I'm curious. I mean, if that doesn't make it in, or if that gets saved, they committed all three, so it might have been an opportunity for a counterattack. But Winterfresh would definitely have to get the save to make that an opportunity moving forward.
Yeah, Nacho was in just an awful spot to be in. He had to commit to the ball bouncing off the post in case Turtle had the read. And speaking of Turtle, Turtle's going to take it back over and under, I think. Going to have to watch this again to see how he did it.
I think it was just one man just unfortunately just jumped a little bit too early and missed the ball.
Yeah, might have been expecting a touch from Turtle, but Turtle's going to... Man, Turtle is just nasty in those one-on-ones.
He really is. I mean, I don't think he's really lost one so far from what we've seen. I think the only thing that's got him is maybe just hitting the post or hitting the crossbar.
All right, Winterfresh now looking to come back from a 2-goal deficit. They've got plenty of time to do it in. Sarcastic Rage booming it upfield. Wombat Nipples touch back to Turtle. Turtle's booming it forward. He's going to follow. No challenge yet from one man. He's being patient. Nacho booms it into the corner. He's got the Zerglings on their back heels. Centers it over. One-man blitz not quite there. Sarcastic Rage taps it off to the center. Wombat Nipples has an unopposed touch. Ooh. He's going to put that in.
What a shot. Man, that was a doozy right there. Wombat just was really patient on it. Put the ball right on net. I mean, one man tried, but that's just a tough ball to save at an amateur tier. Well done by Wombat.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to fight his teammate there for that #1 spot. Oh, Thog's going for the pre-jump as well.
He is, and Turtle was still going for it with him. Lots of aggression from the Zerglings. They feel pretty comfortable in the speed of their play and think they can get back to any shots that Winterfresh might be putting on. Pass down to one man, Sarcastic.
One thing I gotta say, I'm a little surprised so far we haven't seen more of is some aerials. I know it's just from some of the amateur teams I've seen play, they're usually up in the air pretty early. It almost doesn't even look like amateur, whereas these teams seem a little bit more ground-based, which, is perfectly fine, but you could see opportunities for both of them if they were a little bit more aggressive on those.
Oh, triple commit from the Zerglings, but they're able to survive without a counterattack and even get another goal. Turtle staying in the play as long as possible.
Man, it is the Turtle and Wombat Nipple show right now for the Zerglings. They're both just putting the goals on. Neither one wants to be stopped. No. You can tell they want that 4-0.
They want it, and the rate things are going so far, they're in a pretty good position to get it. They are in the driver's seat for this series. It is their game to lose. Good save from Sarcastic Rage. One-man blitz going to try and take it up the wall. Nacho is going to boom it back. I would have liked to see him play it slow there, but he gets by two. It's going to roll in front of the goal. He's going to put that in. This could be the start of a comeback. We've still got half a game left, Funda.
We really do. And of course, when I started this whole thing off, I was telling you about how much of a defensive force Nacho is. There he is on the offensive end, which is great to see. I think based on what I've seen so far, he's had the best contact for anybody on Winterfresh. He might need to be the guy that just tries to take over an offense if possible.
Yeah, one man looking to put a center. He played a great supporting role in game 2 when he first subbed in. I'd like to see him come back and be that rock that his team needs to let Sarcastic Rage and Nacho go hard on offense. X-Thog's going to bang it over. Sarcastic gets the touch. He's going to try and go off the wall, but Thog's going to bump him. He's staying in the play, though, fighting it. Turtle's going to try and center it over. One-man blitz, tried to interrupt. Thog off the wall. He's getting a second touch. Nacho reads it, though. He's going to boom it back downfield. Off the wall, going center. Wombat Nipple's there.
Clear. A little too far, unfortunately, but...
Oh, up and over the goal. Both Thog and Turtle up for it. Nacho's going to try and chase it down. He's got one-man blitz off to the side here. Sarcastic Rage versus Turtle. Thog's going to come in to get the 50 out of nowhere. Turtle's got a shot opportunity. He's going to put it up in the top corner and cancel out that one goal that Winterfresh got earlier.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I think both teams have had their chances. You're just seeing it right here. I mean, between Turtle and Wombat. Zerglings are just putting the ball on the net. I mean, unfortunately, Winterfresh just hasn't been able to finish their chances, and I think that's relayed in the score. I mean, even there, you saw that the Zerglings were trying to put. I think all those guys were even kind of seeing the opportunities and going for some of the same balls, but Winterfresh just wasn't able to capitalize on the counterattack.
Ball's rolling into the corner now. One-man blitz, a little hesitant to go for this. I think that's one of the things that's biting them right now, because the Zerglings pushing back. Again, another double commit from the Zerglings, but it just doesn't seem to hurt them. They recover quickly. They have a third man ready to attack who's not willing to just leave the goal open just to maintain that pressure in the offensive half.
For sure. I would be curious to see down the line, though, if these two teams played again, what would happen. But I have a feeling that Zerglings might have a little bit more issues with their double commits and sometimes even triple commits against some other teams, from what I'm seeing. Hopefully that's something they can iron out in the future, even though this one they're obviously winning handily.
Right, agreed. Wombat Nipple is just a little faster there. Gonna win that. Sarcastic Rage is going up for it, but so is Nacho. Thog's gonna control it. Sarcastic Rage puts it sideways. It's bouncing back into the center. One-man blitz, hesitating again. Nacho's gonna have to take it.
Can we get a last second? Oh, good effort.
No last second goals here. And
so I apologize. I was gonna say, I think I saw in the chat too that Turtles, that is his main car, is the Scarab. So we have that confirmed.
All right. Well, Scarab's working for him, so if I were him, I wouldn't change it right now.
I think it's time for us all to change now too,
Might be, but I don't know if RSC is ready for a all Scarab league.
It would be a sight to see for sure.
Yeah, so Zerglings putting up a strong showing here. Each team coming in with an equal record coming into this match, but Zerglings with the clear win tonight, that'll put them in a decent contention here, really making a statement to tell the rest of the teams in the league what they need to watch out for.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I mean, it's tough always when you're Winterfresh, when you're trying to rotate everybody in, and you're not necessarily playing maybe what you feel is your best lineup, or maybe you're just at this point you're not sure what your best lineup is. But it just puts you in a tough spot. But you got to give everybody credit. I mean, everybody played hard. Those are just tough ones. I mean, the Zerglings were just on fire tonight with some of those shots.
They were. It was a pleasure to watch both teams fight it out here, and Zerglings put on a astounding show, coming out hot, and I'd look for them to try to continue that momentum. It's a shame it's a one-game week here, but if they had another game coming up either tomorrow or the next day, then they could have been on a roll, building up some momentum.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think those are the ones you look forward to, right? You have a great Monday, you're 4-0, and then Wednesday you're kind of chomping at the bit to go because you know what's ahead of you and what you can do. So we'll see if they can channel that momentum into the next week for them.
Yep. Well, that's about all we've got. If you're still hanging out with us, thanks for coming out on this, spending your Tuesday night with us. If you want your team to be streamed, please head over to the RSC official stream signups channel under the media channel. You got to scroll way down below the six fans, but it's down there, I promise. Talk to your captain, get signed up. We still got a bunch of slots open, so you guys can make it happen. You can be on stream as well and have amazing casters like Thunda-esque or amazing streamers like Noobs showing off your game to the rest of RSC.
Not at all. I think you gotta congratulate Mills here with the play-by-play, keeping you guys up to date on everything. As a side note, by the way, too, I'd love to hear the best comments from the father-son rivalry as well in the aftermath of that.
Oh, the aftermath. Mom might have to implement a no Rocket League at the dinner table rule after this.
I think the number 4 might be thrown out around a lot in random situations. So you guys know what my favorite number is today? I think it's 4. I'm feeling 4.
All right, RSC. That's all we got. You guys have a good one. Stay safe out there. We'll see most of you tomorrow for the matches. Regular time, regular channel. See you then.